Get ready now. We're going to my mom's place.
Now? Look, my belly is already so big and I can't go today.
What? You can't? Mom's waiting for you. No more excuses. We're going.
Did Sandra really say that?
Yeah.
But I'm almost in the last month of pregnancy. I'm not in perfect shape, and I really need to rest today.
Rest? What are you whining about? While you're lying around, Mom's sitting there all alone and feeling lonely. Don't you get that?
Lonely? But you go see her several times a week. I have to take care of my body right now. Can't you think about that for a second?
That's just an excuse. You're going to put your bad health above Mom's important time? You don't have enough sense of responsibility as a family member.
Family? I'm thinking about you and our baby. I care about Sandra too, but right now, I want you to prioritize us.
Do you even know what I'm doing for the family? I'm taking you to make Mom happy. Making her happy is the most important thing.
Don't you see it's affecting our life? Can you at least think about the baby a little? You know this isn't the time to be going out all the time, right?
I don't want to hear those excuses. Put Mom first. That's your role. You're the one having my baby, so do your part.
My role? I'm not just some baby-making machine. Don't you think you should care more about us? All you ever think about is your mom.
What do you know about me? If it weren't for Mom, we wouldn't even be here right now. If you disrespect my mother, I won't forgive you either.
I never meant to disrespect her, but are the baby and I just second priority to you?
That's right. Mom comes first right now. I don't care what you think.
I can't take this anymore. I'm not sure if I can keep doing this with you under these conditions.
What? What are you talking about? I'm just putting Mom first. What's so wrong about that?
Jesus, this conversation is pointless. Hey, where are you? I want you to be home.
Why should I be home when you're no use to me? Or did my amazing punch to your stomach get you closer to labor?
I can't believe you'd hit your pregnant wife in the stomach. That's not normal at all. It breaks my heart as a mother, and more importantly, don't you realize you're putting our baby's life in danger? How can you be so cruel and act like it's no big deal?
You're the one who's wrong for not wanting to give birth, even though it's your due date. I don't get it, but usually, it doesn't take this long. Maybe it's delayed because you're not trying hard enough to have the baby. If you don't push yourself to give birth, this is just going to drag on. So I'm just giving you a little tough love. You should be thanking me.
What if something happens and this baby isn't born safely? I'm already struggling with my health during pregnancy, and even the smallest thing could affect the baby. The pain in my stomach is still there, and I'm really worried if the baby is okay. This is a matter of life or death. Do you even understand that? What are you going to do if something happens? Can you take responsibility?
That's your fault for not being able to protect it. I have no responsibility for this. And if something happens, it's because you didn't take care of your own body properly. That's what being a mother means, right? It's your job to protect the child. And if you can't do that, you're not fit to be a mother. I'm not saying anything wrong, so don't try to blame me.
Unbelievable. Are you seriously saying this? How can you be so cold? This is our baby. How can you be so irresponsible? I know I have responsibilities as a mother, but don't you think you have them as a father too? You don't even realize how much I've worried and worked hard for this child. Where are you right now?
The casino.
What? I'm feeling tightness in my stomach right now. The pain is getting stronger and something feels really off. This might not be normal. You shouldn't be playing at the casino while leaving your family behind. I'm worried sick about our baby. So why won't you stay by my side?
Isn't it labor? It's your due date, so hurry up and have the baby. If I punch your stomach again, will it come out? Since you can't give birth now, I guess I'll have to help you out, huh? Even if I have to force it, I'll make you have this baby. That way, it'll be over sooner, and it'll be easier for me, right? You don't need to make such a big deal out of it. Having a baby should be way easier than you're making it seem. Hurry up and have it.
Stop it! Don't say things like that. I'm really in pain. This isn't a situation where you can joke around. I'm terrified about whether the baby will be okay, and you don't seem to understand that at all. I need you to actually listen to me. This is an important time, so stop taking it so lightly. Why are you so obsessed with making me give birth exactly on the due date?
Because I want to take the baby to Mom's birthday in 10 days. Imagine how happy Mom will be if I bring her grandchild. You're the one who's trying to ruin that, aren't you? It's a big family event for me. If I show up with the baby on her birthday, Mom will be forever grateful, and I'll be able to hold my head high knowing I've fulfilled my role as part of the family. So make sure you give birth on time.
About that, how about just sending a gift this time and having the party another day?
The gift will be the baby.
What does that even mean? We haven't even decided on a name yet.
Samantha.
What?
I took a part of Mom's name, Sandra, and came up with Samantha. Pretty awesome, right?
Did you tell Sandra?
Of course. She suggested I discuss it with you and give it another thought.
Exactly.
But I know the truth. Mom's just being nice, but deep down, she actually loves the idea. So, we're going with Samantha.
No. Your mom clearly said she's against it, and I'm against it too.
What? You told me I could choose the name.
I only let you choose to help you realize what it means to be a parent, since you keep going on about mom. But taking part of your mother's name?
No matter what you say, we're going with Samantha. Hey, are you listening to me?
You're the worst.
What?
I went to the bathroom because my stomach hurt. There was bleeding.
Oh, so my punch to your stomach worked.
That's not what this is about. If something happens to the baby, I'll never forgive you.
Yeah.
Enough! I'm going to the hospital.
Okay, I'll be taking our daughter to Mom's birthday party. It's your due date, so hurry up and give birth. If it takes too long, I'll punch your stomach again.
You've got to be kidding me. I'm not letting you get away with that. Hey, are you even listening? Is there anyone more pathetic than this mama's boy? I truly can't understand how he thinks. I'm Amelia, 28 years old. When I first met Liam, he was just your typical mama's boy. But ever since I found out I was pregnant, well, you've seen how he is. I hoped having the baby might change him even just a little, but it seems that was just wishful thinking. Once I got to the hospital, my labor progressed quickly, and before Liam or my parents who live far away could arrive, I gave birth to a baby girl. I owe it all to my mother-in-law Sandra, who rushed to my side. This birth, which started with a punch in my stomach, could have ended horribly. Raising this child with Liam is out of the question. I've made up my mind to leave him, and I'm going to have a serious talk with Sandra. How are you? Is everything all right? I've been worrying about you. I should have reached out to you sooner. I appreciate your help. Did you make it home okay? Yeah, I just got home. But how about you? How's your body holding up? The pain is pretty rough, but I'm getting through it by focusing on this little one's smile.
You've really been through a lot. Make sure you get plenty of rest.
I will. And I'm sorry for calling you out so suddenly today. It was today, wasn't it?
Yeah, the South Life concert.
You've been looking forward to it and I ruined it. I'm really sorry.
You and my grandchild are way more important. Plus, my handmade fan came in handy, didn't it?
When I was starting to lose consciousness from the pain, the neon "Look this way" really gave me strength.
Right? I managed to swing by the merch booth early and got the goods, so you don't have to worry about a thing.
Wow, you are amazing.
I also got the poster of your favorite, Amelia. I'll bring it over when things settle down.
I'm so excited. I'm really glad I bumped into you at that concert hall.
Was that the year we got married?
Yes, it was. That's when we exchanged contact info. Liam always dodged the topic when I asked him for it. If it wasn't for that moment, I wouldn't have been able to call you today.
Hey, speaking of which, where's Liam? You did contact him, right?
It seems like he's at the casino.
What? At a time like this?
Yes.
I'm so sorry for my irresponsible son. I'll have a serious talk with him later.
Thank you.
Still, this came as such a surprise. He told me there were no signs of labor yet.
Well, I don't really know how to say this, but I can't keep it hidden any longer. I've been holding back all this time, but I realize I need to talk to someone. I need to protect the baby, but there are things I just can't handle on my own anymore. Liam has been saying reckless things without any regard for the baby, and he's hit me in the stomach several times.
What? What did you just say? He hit you in the stomach? You're not joking about this, right?
No.
Is this for real? That's something I will never forgive. I've always taught him to be gentle with girls.
But that's not the point.
What happened? Why would he do something like that? That idiot son of mine? I won't let him get away with this.
I can't forgive him either. You can't imagine how terrified I was the moment he hit my stomach. I was so scared, thinking about what might happen to the baby before they're even born. I couldn't sleep at night. Every time I touched my belly, the fear came rushing back, and I couldn't stop worrying if the baby would make it safely. If I lose this child, I feel like it would leave a scar that I'll carry for the rest of my life, and that terrifies me.
No matter what the reason, there's no excuse for what he did. To treat a pregnant woman like that, especially when you're in such a delicate time. Is there any reason why my son would do something like that? I can't believe he'd do this on a whim. What was he thinking?
In 10 days, it's your birthday party, right? In his mind, bringing the baby to that party seems to be the most important thing. That's why he's been pressuring me to give birth early. I can't believe he's putting me and the baby in danger just for that, all to make you happy.
For something like that? If that's really the case, there's something seriously wrong with him. What's my birthday party supposed to be about? We could just celebrate it later. I feel like he's just using my birthday as an excuse, and the real issue lies somewhere else. But either way, that doesn't justify his behavior at all. I can't understand how he's changed so much to become this unreasonable.
And there's also the issue of the baby's name. Liam decided it all on his own without even talking to me about it. I really didn't like it, but I couldn't stop him.
Did you ever get to talk it over with him? Has anything been decided? He's just assuming things on his own. I never agreed to that. I'm actually against it. Parents should decide on the name together after discussing it properly. Honestly, His obsession with me is way too much.
Exactly. I've been feeling the same, but Liam won't listen to anything I say. No matter what I tell him, he insists. Mom's really on board and just forces his own thoughts onto me. I really don't know what to do anymore.
Has Liam always been like this? I don't think he's always been this bad, right?
It got worse after we found out I was pregnant. Before that, he was normal. But as soon as he learned I was expecting, his attitude completely changed. He started making unreasonable demands of me and the baby, as if I'm just a tool to deliver his child. And sometimes, I'm terrified by how he thinks.
There might be something going on in his mind, but maybe he thinks that even if he reveals his real self, it'll be tough for you to walk away, especially with a kid involved. I don't want to believe that's what he's thinking, but seeing how he's acted, it's hard not to think that way.
That could be true. From the way he's been acting and talking recently, it doesn't seem like he's thinking about me at all. It feels like he only cares about himself.
It's strange how history repeats itself. I ended up in a similar situation with Liam's father.
What do you mean?
Well, I divorced Liam's father years ago, right? It was when Liam was just about to start elementary school. Even back then, his father was a mama's boy. No matter what I did, he only listened to his mother. And that's ultimately what led to our divorce. I tried to leave before Liam could be too influenced, but it looks like I was too late.
I see. So it runs in the family, huh?
I'm not sure about that, but apparently, my ex-husband's father and his father before him were also mama's boys.
Oh.
Back then, because of my mother-in-law, I didn't even get child support. I did my best raising Liam on my own, even though it was tough.
Raising kids is really hard. I need to do my best too.
Amelia, I'm truly sorry. I respect your decision, so please, feel free to say anything.
If I say I want to divorce Liam, would you support me?
Of course. Any man who lays a hand on his pregnant wife isn't a son of mine. You absolutely should get a divorce.
Thank you.
But I'll miss hanging out with you, Amelia.
Well, if it's okay with you, I'd love for us to stay close. My daughter would be lonely without her grandma around.
Really?
Yes. When my daughter gets older, let's go to South Life's Dome Tour together, the three of us.
Oh, that'll definitely give me something to look forward to. All right, first things first. Let's get you divorced from Liam. We'll make sure to get plenty of child support and everything else we can.
Actually, I have a great idea. Can I share it with you?
Of course. Are you still stalling? When is this baby finally going to be born? Do I need to kick you to get things moving? What's the plan for Mom's birthday? If you don't give birth soon, we won't be able to take the baby. Because of you, I won't be able to see my grandchild. Huh? Amelia? This is your mother. What? Mom? Why are you here? Since you were unreachable, she contacted me instead. Can you imagine how desperate Amelia was at that moment? She was worried sick about the baby trying to reach you, but you didn't respond. So with no other choice, she called me. Do you have any idea how unstable and fragile a pregnant woman's condition is? She endured that pain and fear alone until she couldn't take it anymore and reached out to me for help. And you left her by herself. Why did she contact you? I thought everything was fine this morning. Amelia didn't say anything, and I didn't notice anything strange. How could things get so bad so suddenly? I was with her this morning.
Amelia was bleeding so heavily that she was in critical condition and lost consciousness. Even the doctors were shocked. If you had been paying attention before things got this bad, it could have been avoided. What surprised me the most was that by the time I got there, she had already lost consciousness and didn't even get to hear her baby's first cry. Not being there put an enormous burden on her. I had no idea she was bleeding that much. The doctor said that kind of excessive bleeding wouldn't happen without some kind of strong impact to the stomach. So something must have happened. Now, tell me the truth. What did you do to Amelia's stomach? I just poked her stomach a little. I didn't think it would turn into such a big deal. Why would you do something like that? I wanted to bring the baby to your birthday party. You'd be so happy to meet your grandchild, right? I just wanted to let you hold the baby, that's all. But forcing her to give birth is unacceptable. Do you really understand that childbirth isn't something that can just be rushed? How could you risk Amelia's and the baby's health just for that? She's the one who didn't try to have the baby on the due date. It wasn't my fault. This only happened because she wouldn't listen to me. Are you serious right now? Amelia is in critical condition, and you still think you're in the right? She's the one who kept the grandchild away from you, Mom. That's outrageous. Disrespecting you like that is something I can't tolerate. Besides, I plan to marry someone who can actually give birth next time. So just wait for that, Mom. I can't handle this anymore. Your thinking is beyond comprehension. As of today, I'm no longer your mother. What? What do you mean? Mom, what are you talking about? A mama's boy who gets disowned by his actual mother? That's beyond messed up. Wait, Mom? I'm not your mom. I'm your wife. Oh, so you're conscious. Did you apologize to Mom for not giving her a grandchild? I gave birth safely. What? Then why would Mom say all that? To test how far gone your mama's boy tendencies are. I teamed up with Sandra and set you up. Turns out, you are a complete jerk. I didn't do anything wrong. I just love you, Mom. Oh, there it is. The ultimate mama's boy excuse. Hold on a second. How do you even have Mom's contact info? I never gave it to you. Well, we're actually South Life fan buddies. Isn't that right, Sandra? That's right. I'm Jake's fan and Amelia loves Nathan. You didn't have to go that far. Oh, really? Stop it. Don't get all buddy-buddy with my mom. You keep saying my mom, but Sandra's not your property, you know. Shut up. I just thought of you as a sweet son who cared about me living alone. Turns out, you're a bigger mama's boy than your father. Maybe even worse than him. My dad? Wait, you haven't told Liam why you two divorced? I kept quiet because if I told him about his father, it might have made Liam's mommy obsession even worse. Mom, what have you been hiding from me? That your father was an extreme mama's boy. Even when we were out on dates, if his mom called, he'd run home immediately. Wow. Once, I made him sandwiches, and he threw them in the trash right in front of me, saying, "This isn't how Mom makes them." That's awful. He also made me peel grapes one by one, saying, "Mom always does it for me." I would have just shoved the whole bunch into his mouth. Exactly. But back then, I couldn't do that, so I had no choice but to divorce him and get away. That's how it was. Liam, anything you want to say? I'll never forgive my dad. Huh? He should have prioritized you, his wife, over everything else, right? He deserved to be divorced. You think so too, don't you? Yeah,
It's ridiculous for a grown man to keep putting his mother first. You were right to leave him.
Wow, you really just completely ignored your own behavior there, didn't you?
What? If you can say that about your father, then there's no issue with Amelia divorcing you, is there? Divorce? What are you talking about?
What I mean is, she shouldn't be with someone who prioritizes his mom over her, and even resorts to violence against her and her kid.
What's wrong with valuing you, Mom? A man who doesn't take care of his mother can't take care of his wife either.
Well, I don't want to be valued by someone like you. Even though the baby was born safely, I was terrified because of what you did to me. With the pain in my stomach, I felt like my life was in danger. Not only that, if the baby hadn't been okay at that moment, I wouldn't have known what to do. Even as I sat on the delivery table, I was constantly battling the fear that our baby's life might be lost. Can you even imagine that? It wasn't just the fear of giving birth. It was the weight of carrying a life that made the fear unbearable. Maybe it was a joke to you, but for me, it was a matter of life or death.
But I didn't mean for it to turn out like this. I was just joking, and I didn't think it would become such a big deal. I only wanted the baby to be born sooner. I never imagined you'd be suffering so much.
Is but or mom all you ever have to say? You never take responsibility for your own actions, and you always blame someone else. Enough is enough. You show no sense of responsibility as a father, and you have no idea how much I've been suffering. The fact that the baby is okay is a miracle, but instead of being happy about it, you just keep defending yourself. I can't live with you anymore.
Liam, listen carefully. What you did isn't something that can be brushed off as a joke. This is a serious crime. It's absolutely unforgivable to raise a hand against your pregnant wife, and to try and dismiss it as a joke is truly unbelievable. That's why I'm fully supporting Amelia in her decision to get a divorce. No matter how much you oppose it, I can't overlook your behavior any longer. Mom, you don't have to go through all this trouble. I didn't mean for it to be like this, and I'll properly apologize. So please, reconsider before it comes to that. You don't need to drag Mom into this. Amelia, please think it over again. I admit that I was wrong.
Impossible. I've given you plenty of chances, but every time, you chose to prioritize your mother over me and our baby. You never once tried to think about us. It's too late for you to realize now. No matter how much you apologize, there's no going back for me.
I feel the same way. As your mother, I could continue to protect you, but I can't forgive what you've done to Amelia and the baby. I'll take full responsibility and support Amelia in her decision. This is where things end between us. I'm going to block you on WhatsApp, and once this conversation is over, I'll leave the family group chat too. But if you do that, I won't be able to contact you anymore. What will I do if I lose my connection with you, Mom? Please reconsider. All I've ever done is care about you. And now, that's the reason I'm losing you?
Agree to the divorce. If you keep resisting, you're going to lose everything, no matter how important it is to you. I'll take full custody of the child, and I'll handle all the child support. Even if you refuse, I'll make sure you're legally cornered.
Imagine how ashamed Mom will be if her son gets divorced. She won't be able to handle it. That's why I'm not agreeing to the divorce. I don't want to cause any more trouble for Mom.
You've already made her feel more than enough shame. This has all happened because you're a mama's boy who never cared about your own family. Our relationship is beyond repair.
Anyone who would harm Amelia and her grandchild, even if they're my son, no longer holds any value to me. There's no reason for me to protect you anymore. Your actions are what pushed us to this point. How did it come to this?
That's why you need to agree to the divorce. And of course, you'll be paying child support and giving up custody. There's no running away from this.
The child is made from my DNA. All I wanted was for Mom to hold her grandchild. I just wanted her to recognize me even just a little. It sort of felt like I was being embraced by her as well, in a way.
But risking our lives for your selfish satisfaction is inexcusable. You need to understand how your obsession with your mother has hurt us so deeply.
Liam, it's because you only think about yourself that you've caused such deep wounds to Amelia and our grandchild. There's no going back.
I have to cut ties with you to protect this child.
I never meant to hurt you both. I just wanted to make Mom happy.
That's where you're wrong. Focusing only on making your mother happy while sacrificing your wife and child is unacceptable. Let's end this. My child and I have a future worth protecting, and it's not with you.
Why? How did it come to this? Mom, please, help me.
After that, Liam completely changed his attitude and quickly agreed to the divorce. When you consider the custody and child support I secured, he probably didn't have much choice. I demanded $1,000 in child support every month and $30,000 as compensation for the emotional distress he caused me, so there was no way for him to escape. On top of that, he was also fined for the violence he committed, which put a heavy burden on his life.
was backstabbing her with you, huh?
Why would he do that? Listen to me.
I won't talk to trash that conspired with my foolish son to bully her. I hope you disappear now. So long, old hag, and watch your step at night.
Just yesterday we were talking about living as long as our son. I can't believe that all those words were a lie. If our son, who was an earnest and capable banker, sees the situation now, I wonder what he will feel. I have no intention of staying with my husband now that he talked to me like that. But even if we divorce, there is one thing about Marina that bothers me. Just as I was about to discuss this with my husband, he did an unforgivable thing.
What's the deal with you? I put the divorce papers in the mailbox, but you haven't filed them yet? It's been 3 days already.
It's only been 3 days. I have a lot of preparations to make.
It felt like an eternity to me, and I couldn't take it anymore, so I had to take decisive action.
What do you mean?
Starting today, Marina and I will be living in our house.
Don't be selfish.
You are so dumb. It's too late for you to say anything now. I got home just in time to see you head to work. I've already sorted things out.
You're joking, right?
I've already made arrangements for the construction. I'm going to knock down your room and Josh's room to make a bigger space. Marina and I will have our own bedroom.
That's impossible. What happened to our personal belongings?
Don't worry, I sent them to your parents' house.
Josh's belongings too?
Oh, I got rid of those. It was garbage day, so...
What?
His old bags, stationery, and photo albums might not be worth anything if I saw them.
They were all cherished mementos.
Which means garbage.
They're irreplaceable memories. I can't believe it.
Take that crap.
What about the urns? I'll take care of it if you don't. Don't tell me you threw that away too.
I told you I threw everything away. I packed them in garbage bags and took them out.
Are you serious? No way. Go get them back.
I took them hours ago. They're already gone.
Oh no. Are you sure there's nothing left?
There's not a damn thing. I already changed the locks on the front door, so if you come looking for them, you can't get in. I've also informed the construction workers to turn you away if you come looking for me. I told them you're a stalker who's jealous of me and Marina. They might call the police.
You're a rotten person, no matter how far you go.
If that's how you feel, go ahead and submit the divorce papers.
I'll do it without being told. Now, I want to be a stranger as soon as possible, even if it's just for a moment.
Great.
My share of the property is the house to you. If you've already made arrangements for construction, I don't have a choice. Can we agree that I get the savings instead?
Sure. Go take it, if I get to be husband and wife with Marina as soon as possible. Take it as you will. I'm rather sorry that's all you get. I'll always have my darling Marina, though. You're going to spend your old age as a divorced woman without a son. I'm sorry you don't have a son.
I'll give you one last piece of advice, having been a married couple for over 25 years.
What?
Be careful with the poison.
Are you trying to bury us in hatred or something?
I'm not going to do anything. I'm talking about your new wife.
Of all things to say, you're such a pathetic woman trying to blame Marina just out of spite.
Say whatever you want. I tried to give you some advice, but I don't want to explain myself any further to someone who doesn't want to listen to me.
I don't listen to advice from a loser. Get the hell out of here. Don't contact me again. Help!
No, I won't.
I haven't even told you why I'm here, so why the immediate response?
I'm not so soft-hearted as to help someone who treated me so badly.
Don't hold a grudge. You're the only one I can count on. We've been a married couple for over 25 years. Help me.
I see. You're in a tight spot, huh? I listen to you if you have something interesting to say.
It's not an interesting story. The truth is, once Marina and I got married, she turned into a control freak.
She lost her husband like that. I'm sure she has anxiety.
No, it's not like that. She checks in on me every 3 minutes to see what I'm doing. She sets meals and bedtimes. She even controls my bathroom schedule.
What about work?
She asked me to quit because she's the one earning, and she wants me to greet her with a smile every day.
You've always complained about not wanting to work and how hard it is to work. Good for you.
There's no way that's good. If I break my schedule even a little bit, I get slapped.
Ouch, she's so strict.
I can tolerate it if there's something good thing, but that woman has nothing but bad things, especially her cooking. It's disgusting.
How dare you criticize your own wife's cooking?
She can only make burnt bread or something messy like dog food.
Maybe she thinks you're a dog.
No way! The food is messing with my health. I keep going between diarrhea and constipation and I can't sleep.
You are just overthinking.
Seriously, the food is like poison.
Why not just avoid eating it then?
Then she will start slapping me if I don't eat it.
Well, she doesn't seem like the type of person who would do that.
Remember how you warned me about poison before we split?
Surprisingly, you remember that.
If you know anything about it, tell me now.
Josh was telling me a similar story to yours.
What do you mean?
She just kept asking him to quit his job. He always doesn't feel good and the food tastes awful. She slaps him if he eats out, and he is thinking about getting a divorce.
That's exactly what I'm going through. This is all new to me. Her behavior was different when I visited their place.
Marina was probably acting at that time. Josh told me about it secretly. When I heard that, I got a PI to look into it. Apparently she's quite dependent and has some crazy mental issues.
What on earth is going on?
She wants to dedicate herself wholeheartedly to the person she's locked onto in exchange for having everything go her way. She wants to keep them in a cage.
So, in a way, I'm in a cage?
Absolutely. It's like your personal doghouse. Right when I was trying to rescue Josh from that kind of woman, tragically, he got stabbed and passed away.
Why didn't you say anything to me? You should help me too.
You ignored what I was saying.
I misunderstood. I thought you were being mean to her. It would have helped if you were patient and sought a proper discussion. I'm blaming you for this.
Can you quit blaming me for it?
I can't stay here forever.
Why don't you just run away?
She works from home all the time. I don't have any chance to escape. She even made the bedroom bigger so she could see the whole room at a glance. It was to keep an eye on me.
Even Marina has to go to the bathroom or take a bath, right?
I tried several times, but it didn't work.
Why not?
She's watching me 24 hours a day with a GPS on her phone. Even if I leave the house, I'm always caught somewhere.
Why don't you just leave your phone?
I should run away completely alone? I can't stand being lonely like that.
Are you stupid? You should at least put up with that.
Do you have any idea the fear that she might catch me in a situation where I can't contact anyone?
Then why don't you call the police and get help?
I can't. The phone is probably tapped too.
How do you know?
She is good at that kind of thing. I've implied before that I'd call the cops because I really couldn't take it anymore. She slapped me back and forth 5 times and then she threatened me with what would happen if I reported her.
If you can get online, there are other ways, like asking for help on social media or contacting the police website.
I can't do anything except the messaging apps. My phone has restrictions.
Why would a grown man like you have restrictions? Did you just give her your phone and let her set it up?
She got us matching phones when we got married. She insisted on doing all the settings for me.
Jesus, I'm sure she found it easy to control you.
Don't make fun of me. All my contacts were erased except you, so I'm under siege.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You're the only one I can count on now. Help me out. You're the one with the evidence when you investigated her. Use that evidence for me and report her.
I don't want to.
Why not? We used to be together for 25 years, and your ex-husband is suffering like this.
It's not enough.
What?
I hope you suffer even more for throwing away Josh's urn and taunting him.
You're still mad at me about that?
Of course. I'm not going to forgive you for the rest of my life.
If you help me, I'll go to the garbage disposal and bring you the urn. Then you will forgive me?
Are you stupid? Do you think I will forgive you like that? Why don't you burn as garbage just like Josh's belongings? Then I'll forgive you.
Because there's nothing else you can do now. It's already burned.
It's still here.
What?
After you said you threw them, I rushed to the landfill. The staff noticed it and it was kept safely.
What the heck? Then why are you so mad at me?
The urn was safe, but the rest was burned. My memories of Josh are now gone. And how can you have that kind of attitude?
I will apologize and do whatever you ask if you help me.
It's different if you will apologize to me just because I asked you to.
How on earth can you help me then? You already investigated Marina. The only thing you have to do is report it to the police.
There's nothing I could do, and you should realize that by now, you worthless piece of trash.
What?
Why do you think Marina kept my contact information on your phone?
Did she overlook erasing it or something?
No, she knows that I won't help you.
What are you implying?
After our divorce, I encountered her and had a conversation. Well, I have to talk to her about alimony, you know.
You talked to her?
Marina pledged to provide 10,000 US dollars in alimony and offered a sincere apology. So I've chosen to forgive her.
When did this happen? I didn't know anything about it.
At that point, I gave her some advice.
What advice?
My ex-husband is the type to wander around aimlessly. It's better to keep a close eye on him.
No way.
Oh, I probably told her about your phone addiction, suggesting it would be simpler to monitor you using GPS.
You told her that?
I also suggested to her about restriction settings on the phone.
So it was all your plan?
I didn't expect that she would tap on you, you know. It was her own psychotic decision. Other than that, I suggested everything. Feeling hopeless now?
Oh my god. How could you do this to me? Are you happy that I'm suffering now?
Of course. Since Josh passed away, I might be smiling for the first time. She left my contact info for this moment.
Enough already. If I continue living like this, I won't last 6 months, and I'll end up in the afterlife. Josh wouldn't have wanted this, right?
You, who threw away Josh's urn and belongings, don't dare to utter Josh's name. You're going to fall under her poisonous fangs. You should apologize.
Of course. I'm also gonna bill you for all my clothes and food that you've thrown away. I've kept a record of everything that was thrown away, so I'm gonna charge you for every single thing.
Wait, Sophie. Don't be hasty. Think again. You've only been married for 3 years. Divorce for a single affair is too harsh.
80% of all divorces are caused by their mother-in-law trespassing and picking on the wife. I asked you to stop a million times. Every time you threw away my personal belongings and meal I'd made, Tom acted like it was just someone else's problem and didn't deal with it at all. I've reached a breaking point. Cheating was like the last trigger. There was a great parent-child partnership.
Wait a minute. It's my fault. But I was just doing it for Tom's sake.
Don't argue with me. You said it was for Tom's sake, but you just didn't like me, did you? It's good, isn't it? You won't have a sloppy woman as your son's wife.
I didn't mean it that way. I can't believe I made Tom get divorced.
It's too late to regret it now, Ruth. It's impossible to fix a relationship now. That's why I sent Tom off to your house just now. Please take care of him there. Goodbye.
responsibility, right? Well, I don't know what she's thinking. I'm sure it's tough to get in trouble with you right now. I think you should go back to your parents' house for now. I guess so. I'll call my parents. I'm sorry to do this to you when you're busy on a business trip. No, it's not something you should be apologizing for. If I could, I'd go home right now too. But I've got some more work left to do. I'm sorry. If you can, have someone pick you up and stay with your parents. I heard Jane can get out of hand when she lost her temper. I think you shouldn't be alone right now. I'm going to your parents' house after my trip. We will talk it over then. Okay. And please make sure you keep all the conversation with Jane. Oh yeah, that's sure. I'll do it. Call me anytime if you need anything. I will talk to my brother about it. Okay, thank you.
Hello? Pam? Why aren't you at home? Where are you?
Did you come to my house?
Of course. You're having an affair with my husband. We need to talk. But how dare you run away?
I've decided to leave house for a while.
What?
Also, I've told you many times, I am not having an affair. I have a husband whom I love very much. So why would I have an affair with someone else? And you think I'm having an affair with my brother-in-law? It is absolutely impossible.
I won't believe what you say. You are a hoe. Don't run away from me. We should talk face to face.
David told me there is no need for that.
Huh?
I told my husband about it.
I can't believe you. I can't believe he's on your side about this too.
It seems there's nothing I can say, so I'll leave you alone. Once again, I'm not having an affair with your husband. I think it's about time that my brother's lawyer came to see you. I heard that your parents are very upset about what happened. They'll be there too. Oh no! Someone's knocking my front door! Is that the lawyer? Do I have to answer it? Oh, good timing. Please don't run away. You should talk to them face to face. My brother has moved and found a new job. He also changed his cell phone number and started a new life. Jane will never able to contact my brother again. My brother's lawyer processed to discuss alimony with her. She ranted and raved, saying that she would not pay alimony and she should be the one to get alimony. However, her father scolded her right away. Thanks to her father, Jane finally agreed to pay the alimony. Jane's boyfriend was also a married man. In the end, Jane also charged alimony by boyfriend's wife. Jane and her boyfriend blame each other for the affair. They had a big fight because Jane's boyfriend wanted Jane to pay his alimony. They ended up breaking up. Jane was cut off from her parents and had to work in the nightlife while continuing to pay alimony.
Good morning, Dave. It's already been 3 hours since the start time. What are you doing, and where are you now?
Shut up. Tap, tap, tap. Stop annoying me.
That's my word. It's Wednesday, weekday, and workday. I haven't got any requests of annual leave or sick leave from you. What are you doing, and where are you now?
Of course, I'm at home. I'm in bed because I had too many drinks last night. By the way, if I haven't shown up by now, you would know that I'm not coming.
I wouldn't. I'm not a psychic.
Shut up. I'm telling you I'm not coming.
That's not cool, Dave. You've been hired for only 3 days. You didn't show up for the entrance ceremony on the first day, and the second day, you left after 1 hour without notice. Then, on the third day, you didn't show up without notice. Also, I've been telling you this, how you talk. The annoying person is you. Do you want to work?
Of course I do. Once I start working, I can make billions straight away. I had my own company before I came here. I was the best CEO. I was hired by the chairman from the head office. I have a connection with him.
I know. You've been telling me that since the first day.
I'm letting you hire me, who is worth so much. But I was sent to a subsidiary, not the head office. I have to be with the trainer, which is annoying. And the trainer is only a 26-year-old woman. I hate everything about it. I'm supposed to work at a higher position.
I see. Then can you come to work and make billions of benefit and be promoted to the head office?
I told you, I'm not coming today. I'm not feeling better yet. And I'm not the kind of person who does the job for people who have no academic background. I was a CEO. I'm better at controlling people. Give me the position of the board member and $10 million for my salary.
If you want that kind of position, come to work and be trained. Then work properly. If you can't do that, the billions of benefits and the higher position is just a big mouth.
Shut up. Don't talk to me like that. Don't you know how to respect higher ranking people?
Higher ranking and elder are different. You are twice elder than me, but I'm your boss. I am the higher ranking person.
I don't accept women as a boss. You are just making excuses.
That's you. Well, if you don't like me being your boss, you should work harder and be promoted. You are coming tomorrow, right? You wouldn't plan to have a hangover, would you?
If that's what you want, I'll go.
Thanks. Dave, the break time is over. Come back to work now. What are you doing?
I'm working. I'm out for the sales. Shut up and wait for me to get the big client.
Sales? You haven't been assigned to the group yet. And you haven't even gone through the training. You are very behind from other new employees. Stop saying things which don't make sense. And come back ASAP.
I'm saying I'm in the middle of the work. I'm at my clients now.
Clients, huh? Do you mean in the middle of the bar district?
What?
You're using the company's car without notice. I checked it because the person who was supposed to use it was in trouble. GPS is attached to all the company's cars. I can confirm from here, and I know. Are you working at the bar that opens at noon?
Why the hell do you attach such things? That's an invasion of privacy.
There is no one who uses the company's car for private reasons. So this won't be an invasion of privacy. Anyway, did you go to the bar with the company car and drink? Sneaking out from the training and making up a lie was that easy to reveal?
Shut up. I'm just having a break.
You are not working as much as you need to get a break. Don't drive the car if you have drank. Never. My coworker and I will pick the car up. I will drop you home. You will be absent for the day. Any problems?
Are you coming to my place? If you are, clean the house for me.
Pardon?
It's dirty and smelly because there are trash and laundry. There was even a weird bug yesterday. I can't sleep or eat in such a place. So, you can clean it. Take my suit to the dry cleaning as well.
I don't think your answer would make any sense, but I will ask you just in case. Why do I have to clean your house?
Because you are a woman. You should be able to do housework. My wife is away to visit her parents. So, I know you, but you can cook lunch too. I've got bored with the instant noodles lately. I'll eat it anyway, even if it doesn't taste good. Just prepare enough food for a week, okay? And come back next week for another week.
No thanks. I don't have any reasons to take care of you in private. I don't want to. I don't have time anyway. I will go back to work once I drop you off.
Ugh, you could just do it briefly. You're not nice. Oh, then I'll do something good if you clean, lol. You're not pretty, but your body is young and good, lol. Do you want to go to heaven, lol? I know no one does that for you because you are dull. Aren't you horny, lol?
It's never going to happen. What you just said is very inappropriate. I will save it and take an action for it. I will ask male employees to pick up the car and drop you off.
Why are you acting like that? Just because I'm trying to be humble?
I don't think you were ever humble.
Listen, I told you I have a connection with the chairman. If I want to, I can fire you easily. I'm telling you that I can treat you better if you butter me up. The little bitch tells me what to do. I hate that.
It doesn't matter if you like me or not, or if you have the connection. You are a new employee, and I'm your boss. It's my job to train you and make you work.
Stop acting like you are a bigger person. I was the CEO. It's a billion years early that you can train me. Women should follow my way. Treat me as the CEO of this subsidiary. Otherwise, I will fire you, lol. That's enough of drunk talk. Please, do it if you can. Try to fire me with the connection. I don't think you can. If you say so. I don't care even if you regret it, lol. I will make you apologize to me in front of everyone. You can cry and apologize, lol.
I took it out from the safe because I was going to use it. I didn't expect that you would steal and use it for your own benefit. How are you going to take this responsibility? Don't you think quitting is the only way?
Shut up! You trapped me.
That's not true. You were just trapped by yourself.
Who the heck do you think I am? I was the CEO of a huge company. I have the connection with the chairman here too. Do you understand?
Yes, you've been telling me that so many times. Police came to the company for numerous embezzled bribes with his attitude towards me, so I don't feel sorry for him. I have been busy with wiping his mess, but I finally completed the new employees training and got back to the usual work. I am fed up being annoyed by him for 10 days. But my father and grandfather gave all the employees in the subsidiary an extra bonus. And I got allowance from them personally. So everything feels fine now. There is no more troublemaker, and we have got back to normal days. I have a hope to take over the head office, so I will work even harder.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.